Did you know that owning just 0.01 Bitcoin actually could put you ahead of over 99.9% of people on the planet? Yeah, just a fraction of a Bitcoin, something that costs about the price of a new smartphone, could one day be a life-changing investment. Today, we are breaking down why you need 0.01 Bitcoin, how much that actually is, and what could happen if Bitcoin adoption keeps growing. So grab your coffee, hit the like button, and let's dive in. Hey financial warriors, my name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel I cover personal finance, US credit cards, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe, but let's get into the video. And let's start with the numbers. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. That's it, there's a hard cap. Now, there are over 8 billion people in the world. So let's do the math. If Bitcoin were evenly divided, each person could only have about 0.0026 Bitcoin. So if you own just 0.01 Bitcoin, which at current valuations is $1,250 worth, that's already almost 4 times the global per person share of the total supply. And remember, millions of Bitcoin are lost forever due to forgotten wallets, hard drive crashes, or early users who lost their passwords, etc. And that means the real supply is actually even smaller. Owning 0.01 Bitcoin puts you in an exclusive minority of people who ever own a meaningful slice of Bitcoin. There are actually only 7.9 million wallet addresses that own 0.01 Bitcoin or more. If each of these wallets represents a person, then that is just 0.1% of people in the world who own over 0.01 Bitcoin. Of course, it isn't quite that simple, since some people have their crypto on exchanges or own it through an ETF where it's in a larger custodial wallet, but no matter what, it is a very small number of people that own that much. So why does that matter? Because Bitcoin isn't just another investment, it's a new kind of money. Governments can print dollars, euros, and yen whenever they want, and when they do, inflation eats away at your savings. But Bitcoin? No central bank, no CEO, and no money printer. There will only ever be 21 million of them. This means if Bitcoin adoption continues as a store of value for remittances or for transactions, the demand keeps rising while supply stays locked. That's basic economics. Limited supply plus growing demand equals rising value. So even if Bitcoin never becomes the world's main currency, simply being part of that limited ownership pool could have serious upside. Bitcoin has doubled in value in just the last 12-month period from October 2024 to October 2025. Take a look at the annual returns of Bitcoin over the past 10 years. We only had 2 negative years where the price fell 60 and 70%. But our best year was 2017, where Bitcoin rose 1,300%. And we had other years where it rose over 100%. Even if we take the worst year that it rose in value from the last 10, which would be 30% this year so far, if we have 0.01 Bitcoin, which at current prices is worth $1,250, and it rises an average of 30% a year for the next 10 years, it will be worth over $17,000 in 10 years' time. In that case, a single Bitcoin would be worth $1.7 million in 10 years. If Bitcoin hit just $1 million per coin, which isn't crazy if adoption continues and could actually happen a lot faster, even in like 3 or 4 years, 0.01 Bitcoin would be worth $10,000. If Bitcoin goes to $10 million a coin, then you would have $100,000. Now that is something that really could happen. It isn't guaranteed. Evidence suggests that Bitcoin is slowing down, but will keep outperforming stocks for years to come. Owning 0.01 Bitcoin probably isn't going to make you a millionaire, but it will at least make you not feel like you missed out if Bitcoin goes on a serious tear. You probably won't be buying a new house with the money from 0.01 Bitcoin in 10 years' time, but you may be buying a new car or paying down what's left of your mortgage on your house. But I would suggest 0.01 Bitcoin is where you should start. Remember the guy who 12 years ago uploaded a video titled, "Just buy $1 worth of Bitcoin"? Well, he goes by the name Da Vinci, and he's doing pretty well now. Obviously, he made millions and millions of dollars.
Da Vinci is spending approximately $30,000 every month on Dom Perignon.
Yes, boy, stop doing that.
Yeah.
But he is now saying the same thing, but instead of just $1 worth of Bitcoin, it's buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, which is roughly 0.01 Bitcoin.
This is your final chance to save a little bit of money over 10 years and see unimaginable wealth.
And if he's saying it, the guy who was right 12 years ago and made millions and millions of dollars in Bitcoin, and probably hundreds of millions of dollars, I think there is a high chance of him being right again. So in my opinion, 0.01 Bitcoin is where you should start. Maybe you don't need to buy it all at once, but don't take too long to buy it either, okay? Maybe put in like $300 or $400 a month for 3 months and build that up to that 0.01 number. Then from there, you can dollar cost average in and build up your position, eventually hitting perhaps 0.1 Bitcoin, which is also a really special number. But a topic for another video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you need a brokerage account to buy Bitcoin or just want to pick up some extra free Bitcoin or other cryptos, Gemini, my favorite crypto exchange, is running a promotion where if you open a new account and trade just $100 worth of crypto, they will give you $50 worth of the crypto of your choice. So if you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin and you then trigger that $50 worth of free Bitcoin, you've got $150 worth of Bitcoin, and that takes you over 10% of the way to 0.01 Bitcoin at current valuations. Link for that deal is below. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, subscribe for more financial breakdowns, and let me know in the comments, do you already own some Bitcoin? Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.